Hi folks, so I hope you guys have gotten your poppy because Remembrance Day is around the corner, so remember to get your poppy. So I was shopping around one of our popular electronic stores and I came across this little mini micro remote controlled helicopter, and the reason it got my attention was just the way it was packaged. It's in this nice see-through case. And it has a nice, colorful remote control, and the remote control seems to be nicely embedded within the base. And the helicopter itself, it's a cute little yellow one, right? So I decided, hey, let me check this out and add it to my channel. So this is the S6 Mini for ages 14 and over. So I'm well over the age of 14, so I guess I am eligible to fly this little craft. So let's look at this in a bit more detail, take it out of the box, charge it up, and see how well it flies and how easy it is to fly, because they claim it, these types of helicopters are very easy to fly. And from what I understand as well, they're built out of a very resilient plastic, and it's designed to be crashed many times. I mean, if you have a 14-year-old kid flying one of these for the first time, rest assured it will crash, it will smash into the wall, it will crash to the ground, it will crash into the family dog, so let's see how well this holds up. That's the cover. It says S6 Mini. Alright, it looks like it's designed to stay on your desk if you're not using it. I would recommend not throwing the packaging away. It looks nice, the packaging. And just keep the sticker on the front. So here's our little craft, and it has the main propellers here, stabilization at the top, and then it has the propeller at the back for steering. And as you can see, the controller is embedded inside the base. Right. So I believe there's a little open sign at the bottom here, and there's two little screws. So let me just use my trusty portable penknife and undo the two screws here at the bottom. 1 and 2. And let's see what treasures await on the inside. Okay, so you just actually have to, you don't even need a screw for this, because there's these little levers that you just move right like that, and they open out like that. So I've done that. What do I do next? It's open. It should hinge. Okay, so this comes off and packaged on the inside, so I'll just put that one side. We have, nicely tucked away, some paperware. I guess that has the warranty information and instructions. And we have this nice bright yellow, charging cable, and then the remote control comes right out the bottom. So you actually put it in the bottom like that. When you're storing it, you put the base back on and you can actually store it like that, but it comes out that way. And we have our helicopter, so I can stay there for a bit. And it says infrared control, has a couple buttons on the front, power switch, and this I guess is your up and down, and this is actually springy, so I'm guessing this controls your throttle, and this controls your whatever, I'm not sure. Well, let's find out. Well, one is for up and down and one is for going forward and backwards, right? Forward and backwards like that, and then one steers it like that. So anyway, so here's your switch, and I see here, if you look at the top, there's these 3 LED type thingies. There actually are 3 LEDs. So that would tell you that this is a 3-channel system. So you can actually get 3 of these and put each one of them run on their own channel, and they can fly together. So that's good to know. And I believe there's a blue one to this that you can actually purchase as well, and you can fly the 2 of these together. So, cable. What I also like about this is that there seems to be a spare propeller in here. So you have the cable, and yeah, there's a spare propeller for the rear propeller. There's a spare one, right? So I guess this one usually may break easier than the bigger ones. So let's put that back in there for now. And here we have our trusty instructions, which I never read really. But I guess it just shows you where the battery is and what the controllers do. Okay, so from what the instructions are telling me, they're saying that this is for up and down. Alright, that's up and down. Oops, that's up and down. And there's no spring mechanism controlling this, so you can actually just control this up and down. And this one is for going forward and backward and turning left and right. And this one actually has a spring mechanism which pushes it back to the upright position. And then of course they say this big orange round button here, take a wild guess, that's your on-off button. Surprise, surprise. And then there is a high load speed switch, a band selector, so that's this they call the high low speed switch, or A/band selector. So this, I guess you can toggle which frequency you want to use. And then this is cool, this is the turn left trimmer, and that's the turn right trimmer, so it even has trimmer functionality. So not bad for a $30 radio controlled helicopter toy. Okay, so seeing it did not come with an actual AC adapter, I'm guessing I would plug this USB cable into my computer and charge the helicopter. But before I do, let's look at the star of the show. Let's take out the helicopter and see what the helicopter looks like outside of when I take the base off. So at the bottom here, there's this little wire here which keeps the helicopter in place. I'm going to take that wire out. So I got the base off here. So I guess this comes out, and this little plastic piece comes out from underneath. So here we have our little helicopter, and it does feel pretty sturdy, and I love that it's well built. It actually doesn't look cheap. It has a little warning sign on the top here, and if you eat enough carrots, you should be able to read the fine print. Don't fly, blah blah blah. So pretty much just don't fly this, I guess. Not for young kids to, it's 14 plus, so yeah, there are parts on this here that are pretty small. So it may be a swallowing hazard, but I don't have to worry about that because I am not under 14 years old. So at the bottom here we have our on-off switch, and we have a little, it looks like a transistor that's sticking out from the bottom. Actually no, it's on a transistor. It's your little charging port here for your charging cable. So let me hook that up, and let me charge this up. Actually, you know what? I am right. This is a transistor. This little black thing is a transistor, and the charging port is a little white thing right here. There you go. So let me charge it up. Plug that in. Plugs in nicely. Now I know some of these, there are similar models where you can actually charge the helicopter off of the remote control. Actually, I do have a video, now I think about it, with another helicopter where I can charge the actual charger is a charging dock itself, so you just put the helicopter on and it charges. But with this one it doesn't, so you have to connect, just have it by itself and connect it to the computer. So let me charge this up, and so while I have my little helicopter charging off my laptop here, I'm going to put batteries in this. Apparently it needs AAA batteries, and you need a micro screwdriver, Phillips head for this. That was the wrong size, so that's a 4 AAA batteries. And I happen to have some right here. And I did not have to take any batteries out of the TV remote. No, isn't that good? I planned for this one. I actually researched what batteries are needed. Let me buy some batteries. Normally I'll be taking them out of the remote. And of course you need to screw this back in, which is kind of good because I'm always skeptical when you have these little electronic devices and it's so easy to get access to the batteries, right? Especially if you have like young kids around. No, not make it easy. So we're ready. So let's just wait till this charges. So apparently the instruction manual said that when it charges, because I'm looking for an LED or something, they say that this is supposed to light up. This yellow plug is supposed to actually light up when it's fully charged. So as you can see, the helicopter has been charged because the LED it's lit. As you can see, it's orange. So now we are ready for flight. Yay! So we have our fully charged mini helicopter and we have a controller. So what I do first is just turn on the little helicopter. There's a little switch there. And a little LED, as you can see, is flashing. And then it stopped flashing. So it's ready. And it pretty much is ready to pair itself with the controller. So again, the controller has 3 frequencies. So what I'm going to do is turn it on and wait for about 10 to 20 seconds. And what's going to happen, it's going to look for a particular frequency and lock onto the one with the helicopter. So it's flashing. It takes about 10 to 15 or so seconds, and then when it's paired, it stops flashing. So normally, if you're starting this for the first time, this will flash. All you do, you just move this joystick up and down a little bit and wait for about 10 seconds, and then once it's found a suitable frequency out of a selection of 3, it will stop flashing. So right now we are ready to go. So let's go fly this thing. So I'm in this huge room, so let's have some fun flying this whole thing. Takes a little getting used to, but once you get the hang of it, keys can be very calm. And it took me about 10 minutes. It takes about 10 minutes to charge it. And so far I've had about full 5 minutes flying time. So there you have it, guys, the mini micro S6 helicopter. Takes about 10 minutes to charge this thing, and it's very durable. I've crashed it a couple times, but as you can see, it's very easy to use, and they're very cheap. Like I said, this costs about 30 bucks. So I will have a link at the bottom of this page where you can get yourself your hand on one of these, or two of them, or even a couple of them, because hey, it's a 3-channel controller, so you can fly up to 3 of these in the same room. And I believe this also comes in blue as well. So yeah, makes a great Christmas gift too, huh? And they say it's for 14 years and over, so anybody who is 14 or 100 or anywhere around that can play with these things. And you know, it comes in a really cool box, as I showed you, so you know, when you're storing it, it looks really nice on your desk or something, you know, because it has a nice glass case. Well, not glass, but see-through plastic. Okay, so that's I'm signing off then. So you guys have a great evening. Sayonara.